Hello, welcome to the stream. Just waiting for this load screen to get through because it's taking forever today for some reason. And hello to you as well. I keep looking away for like 2 seconds. This thing is taking forever to load. Is it the new DLC that released or something? Or they added a mission or two? Where was I heading? I still find it hilarious that playing an assassin game and I'm using a giant mace. I don't know if that's a named item. I'm gonna do this one instead. There was? I think they were just so slow. I didn't use them because the damages in that game were a lot different than they are in this one, if I remember correctly.
That's the murderer!
Murderer? I didn't do it!
Stop her before she kills again!
Leave me alone!
Did the other guy just die?
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. The Castis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and powerful and... and you're here!
Thank you. That's nice of you.
You deserve all the praise and more.
They called you a murderer. You don't seem the type, but as the Castis, I have to be sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear. Please, please clear my name.
Where were you when the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep. Although lately it's been restless, filled with strange dreams. It's always the same one, over and over.
Were you alone?
Well, yes. I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
You said something about other murders.
This was the third time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
I'll find out what really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road. Not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Ah, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great Dicastis.
Just down the road is pretty far away.
Yeah, let's go!
My horse doesn't care about anyone.
Hello.
Maybe someone around here saw what happened last night.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about. And if the Dicastis is here, you must be looking into it.
If you saw or heard anything, I need to know.
I saw it from the distance. Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
Well, it's introduced werewolf?
The great Ligastis. What did I do to deserve a visit?
I'm looking into the attack that happened nearby last night.
Ah, of course. I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I understand your hesitation, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'll make sure whoever or whatever did this is punished.
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra, you agree with the mob.
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her. I saw her last night, bloody and in a frenzy.
It was dark. How do you know it was her?
I know what I saw.
These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way. These aren't stab wounds. They're claw marks. This bloodied cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer. I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
Well, did you find out what happened?
The evidence I found was conflicting.
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling, but a man said he saw you, covered in blood and leaving the family's house.
He's lying!
Or mistaken. It was dark, so it could have been anyone. There's more. The killing blows weren't made by a weapon.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece of cloth. It didn't match the clothes of anyone there.
That's mine! How did it get there? Someone wants me to look like I was responsible. Tell me the truth, Dicastis.
There's only 2 answers?
Drop the act. You killed them.
You're not serious. What about how they died? I don't have claws.
The marks could have been made from animals that smelled the bodies and came to feed.
But the howl!
Means nothing, except there was a wolf nearby.
You were supposed to prove I was innocent. Don't you know what they do to human murderers? They send them to the arena. I won't let you take me.
I need to go after Lyra before she hurts someone else. This is no ordinary wolf. Malak, Lyra.
It sounded like werewolfism.
It was me. What am I?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, Cyclops, a Gorgon. All were humans possessed by powerful issue devices.
It's her necklace.
The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow you're different.
I don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body. But now, I think that all really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it? If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Of course I wouldn't.
But you accused me of killing that family, and you were right.
People were murdered. Even if we find a way to stop you from turning back, we can't undo what's already been done.
I thought so. This is the only way. If I'm to die, I want to be the one to decide when that happens.
You don't need to do this.
The choice was made for me. I can't go on after what I've done, and what I'd likely do again. Thank you for everything.
She didn't deserve this. Whatever was done to her wasn't her fault.
I guess I'm gonna go try to take out this fortress right here. That was a bit of a somber start.
Issue technology can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, Layla.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
It's not part of the basic stuff. Okay, I need to go up along the backside. I'll be right back. Okay. Never mind. Where is that guy? What is that all the way over there? Can't tell if that was actually something or not. Oh, hey, look, I forget those little boxes give you skill points. Quick question, why do I need to be in this room? You know, I could have gotten rid of all three of those guys with that one attack. Didn't think about it. Well, didn't mean to jump off, but I guess I'll save since I am off. You gotta save every so often, or the game will forget that you killed anyone.
Where did that come from? You're mine!
Yeah, if you whistle enough, they'll just come at you.
Go practice your bird imitation somewhere else. I hope
Oh, come on, how does that keep missing?
That was what? What was that?
One way to get their attention.
Everything's quiet.
Guessing you were supposed to shoot that and blind him so you can get the sneak attack off, but I didn't. Oh, I missed some loot. Like a golden statue. Have to get some more captains. Where's this chest? How did I... Wait, did I miss it? Yeah. How did I miss it? There's one of the captains I need. He's underground. Oh, no, he's not. Why are these big guys always immune to being pushed off the side? I need to just get rid of that Spartan kick. I have never once kicked a decent damaged enemy off that off the side. Come on. Oh, and now the big guy's awake too? How did that miss? It said it was his HP was going to be was down. That was the commander. What happened to the other thing? Did they just decide to move him because I killed this guy from a distance? Because that's BS.
What's happening over there? I swear there was something. That's enough.
Why does he have so much more HP than all the other characters? Or the other ones? I mean, I got rid of the guy that was down here faster than him.
You don't stand a chance!
I'm all the way at the bottom. How do I get lower than this? I'm confused. How do I get down there? Because there's nothing listed behind this. If there was, then I would believe that's how you got there. I have a feeling it's mission related. I just need to go over here. I think I've actually beaten all the areas that are around here. I'm not sure though. Someone just take a picture. think that's related. Made the mistake of jumping down here last time. So I put assassin on this hammer. Should I put warrior on the I think it was a spear, and hunter damage or hunter bonus on the dagger? Or should I do hunter on the spear?
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
What are those? Nope, that's not how you get up here.
Ah, the Castis! Thank the stars! I was beginning to lose all hope!
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Di Castis Cassandra takes on Atlantis' finest warriors! You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pangration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city!
It's worth a try.
They like to throw names around that I can't remember.
Welcome one, welcome all to yet another miraculous show here in our beloved city. Tonight we have a very special guest. The Castis of Atlantis is here to entertain you. Our hero's first talent comes from the vaults of Atlantis itself. How mighty the Castis overcome the power of the Atlantean gods? Let's find out.
All right, Cassandra. Entertaining. That's what he said.
I'm tired of you guys.
caught up on gratitude.
I did not even see that secondary challenge.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Dicastis to overcome?
Are you stuck? I'm confused why that didn't damage him.
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will she show mercy? Or will she spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gyros will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dicastis.
I guess?
You fought honorably.
A fitting end to a glorious life spent in service to you, the audience. Now, on to the grand finale. And here we are, the end of today's event. Next to face our Dicastis' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the gods, what is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
Enough! I am not doing this!
Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered.
The icon next to
that was
that.
an unmitigated disaster.
You said fight, so I fought.
The problem is that I didn't say fight. I said be as entertaining as possible.
this kind of entertainment keeps the peace, then maybe it has value.
The games have failed. The humans are restless, and it's only a matter of time before they make their own entertainment. Their hunger for violence is insatiable.
You just need to keep surprising them. Think like a human, not an issue.
That's what I tried to do. But you showed the criminals mercy, and the crowd reacted as I expected.
Killing people who can't defend themselves isn't entertainment, it's slaughter.
Their sacrifice helps us keep the peace and maintain order. Or it would have if you played along.
What are you saying, Gadirus?
That my grand experiment has failed. There's nothing left to be done but start again and try for better results. The arena must be cleared.
This is madness.
Not so fast!
Are you serious?
Ready to die!
Autosave is before.
Access granted. Initiating Forge Protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration.
I'm gonna do the spear as warrior damage.
Adaptation authorized. Engaging in warrior customization.
50%. Wait, what? And it just popped up. 50%.
Access granted. Initiating Forge Protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration. Customization complete. 100 components packed.
Seems like it's the wrong color. There, it changed it. This is cooldown by 10% for warrior kill abilities. Figure if you play through this DLC 3 times, you can get one of each, right? Wait. 24% dagger damage. Reduce cooldown. That's not good. I don't like that one. Converts 50% warrior damage bonus to all damage. That's not bad at all, I think. I only have the one quest currently. Apparently.
Good day.
Done. Goodbye, then.
Awfully big throne. That was dumb. I had to come in through this way.
Castis, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
Careful, Atlas. I am the Vicastis. If anyone is passing judgment here, it's me.
Don't presume to think you can tell me what to do. The authority of your position doesn't extend to my palace.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Vicastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Once Poseidon finds out what you've done, he won't let you get away with it.
That is our way. The way of progress. You are not one of us. I've seen your compassion to those who dwell in this city. Perhaps our ways are not as perfect as Poseidon thinks they are.
Parents do what they think is best, but it doesn't mean they're always right. We have to look after each other, no matter what we're told.
Wise, Dicastis. I respect your decision. For the moment.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule the city, Cassandra, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. This city is old. And those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Vicastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
These devices are incredible. I almost feel like I can hear them speaking to me.
I wonder who this is going to be. And she like didn't even touch her and bumped into her. Oh, when did I get a new follower?
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed
Sorry, I
human
didn't notice.
experiments, Atlas
Thanks for the follow.
confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Last I checked, he seemed pretty power-hungry. I don't think he wants to share his throne.
Behind every great man is a great woman. I can make Atlas see that, Vicastis.
I'm not sure a good Vicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as Vicastis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, Vicastis. Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna save it real quick. Because there's no telling how this is gonna go wrong.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
As long as there's not a bunch of timed stuff again.
Could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Vicastis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Dicastis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
I'm going to cheat with this a little bit and pause my YouTube stream.
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
I hate time decision stuff, so give me a second. It's just basically the first question
Don't
thing.
talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Elpis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me. What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Was this your judgment, Dicastis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
Bring the good you've always dreamed of to your reign.
I will, Dicastis. Thank you for your help.
Elpis will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Are they just gonna give me one mission at a time now? This area is too small to even summon my horse. You know, unless I'm going halfway across the map. But if I fast travel to most places, it's not that far.
Looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. But it never is. I know, Icarus. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Harkons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this. Bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different. What's that, Icarus? A speech from your new ruler? You! Bring the food! You bring the wine! For tonight, we feast until our bellies are as round as the moon. That sounded good.
I don't have wine, but if I brought you some bread, would you help me?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the Dicastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Cassandra.
I thought it was wonderful, Dicastis Cassandra.
Just Cassandra is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon. You're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing. They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld, who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
Her name was Phoebe. We were good friends. She's in a better place now than when I found her.
She was lucky to have a friend like you.
I could always make a new friend. Maybe you, Alcon. And I could help you. Would you like that?
More than anything.
You said your parents never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant Quarry.
You're very brave. Now, go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
I just hope they're not guards. They're relatively close. Probably should have went to Hephaestus or the forge to put something on this. Well, I guess it won't matter right now. Actually, unless I can't, yeah, I can't save.
the Castis. Have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Her son is very worried.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Tell me where she is, or I'll cut you!
Oh, I told you I don't know anything! You'll find my contact not far from here, but be careful. A trap has been set for you.
You have made the Castis very angry! Thank you.
Please don't tell Poseidon! You have compassion, the Castis. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu. Ah.
The harbor master was right. They're waiting for me. Well, I'd hate to disappoint them.
Where could they have gone? Gods! That noise!
A note. Asarius Dr. I'm going to find him.
Where am I going? I guess I have to get both of them first. Okay. I wish once you took these guys out, it made the guards lighter. Yeah, the number of guards in the area. That's what I meant.
They'll be on high alert here. That's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
I constantly forget about that. Well, how to put warrior damage on this? The spear actually shrinks.
Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for the Madis.
And why would the great Vicastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
A little boy is worried about his father. Just tell me where this experimentation chamber is.
Your compassion for humans is unproductive.
Your hatred for humans is self-destructive.
Fine. It's in the Garden of Timopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
And I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. Consider yourself lucky I'm not making that day today. Sounds of this experimentation chamber. And what do the Isu need with all this adamant? Halcon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him. Careful not to get spotted.
I guess I'm not climbing that. This was a long rope.
Dicastis Cassandra, did you find Matter and Pater?
Not yet. But I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an issue named Zarius.
Zarius? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I could find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
Let's hope the guards are still gone. Except for, you know, his.
Let's go.
So it looks like he's the only one in there besides like the one or two I left from earlier.
Better stay hidden. Zarius, you've abducted your last human.
Couldn't stay asleep, could he? Well, okay then.
The one Atlas gave me. Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
Well, I am glad I came in here earlier. Probably faster to fast travel here.
This looks like the perfect place to hide missing humans. Locked. But I think I know what opens this. The more complicated the key, the bigger the secret. Someone really doesn't want any visitors.
Are you serious? That was a perfect place to have an assassination kill, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Someone really doesn't want any visitors. I should be extra careful in this area.
want to do that. I wanted to go into my inventory. And make more arrows. Supposed to be able to get through this area without attacking anyone? What was up with her eyes in that scene? I bet her parents are one of these.
What is this?
I've been waiting for you, Cassandra. Welcome to the birthplace of legends.
Who said that? Show yourself!
My name is Aita. I am a scientist, and in many ways, these are my children.
You created the Minotaur, the Cyclops, the Writhing Dread. They're monsters.
Are we not all monsters? Imperfect beings striving towards our ultimate potential. Is that not why you are here?
I don't remember the Writhing Dead.
I'm here because a little boy's parents are missing, and all signs point to you.
How very human of you.
Well, that's annoying. They're just exploding.
Damavis! Rini! Are you here?
Over here! We're here!
Please, help us!
Don't worry, I'm getting everyone out of here.
Didn't anyone teach you it's cruel to lie?
What? What's cruel is abducting and experimenting on these people.
Without sacrifice, there can be no progress. Without experimentation, there can be no perfection.
You're breaking Poseidon's law.
I am advancing knowledge for the betterment of Atlantis. Poseidon's lack of vision keeps us in darkness. But we are close. So very close.
The smartest people I've met don't resort to violence.
Did you not nearly raise Elysium to the ground in the pursuit of knowledge?
Let these people go!
It's too late for them. Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped before the transformation was complete, and lives were lost. This won't happen again. Surely you understand.
Lyra? She took her own life after what you did to her.
So, you've seen the beast she becomes.
I'm getting these people out of here.
But don't you want to know what's behind this door?
I won't play your little games. I'm getting these people out of here.
So, you would choose to let your small-minded morality hinder your progress?
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
You can't kill me, Cassandra. I can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door? And that we owe that achievement to you?
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn! Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however, and it will lock behind you. These rats will be mine. What will it be, the Castis? Their lives? Or your destiny?
Fuck your door. I promised a little boy I'd bring his parents home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Very disappointing. No matter. If there are two things Atlantis has in ample supply, it is adamant and humans.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you, the Castis.
I'll get to see Alcon again.
Hurry!
My question now is, where is it loading me to? Because I was going to save it and go back to the previous save and see what happens. But the save screen, or load screen, is taking forever.
How can we ever repay you?
Tell your son if an issue ever calls him a rat again, because this Cassandra will deal with them personally. Poseidon lied to me. They've been experimenting on humans this whole time.
Wait, did this really put me all the way before?
I don't want to be spotted here.
All these guys are gone, so it doesn't matter.
Rini, are you here? Over here! We're here!
Didn't anyone teach you?
What? What's cruel is abduct.
Without sacrifice.
You're breaking, but
I am advancing knowledge for the better.
humans are not animals to be caged and tortured.
We created them to serve us. That is their sole purpose.
Let these people go.
It's too late for them. Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped.
Lyra.
So, you've seen the...
I'm getting these people out of here.
But...
All right, I'll play. Tell me.
Why tell you when I can show you? Just know, to enter the chamber is to forfeit their lives. You cannot have both.
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through?
I can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door? And that we owe that achievement to you?
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn! Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however.
I'm sorry. No! Please!
Don't leave!
What? No. Impossible.
You. It was always you. Human. Isu. Perfection. The Isu blood coursing through your human body makes you the perfect vessel. It has endowed you with their resilience and our consciousness. More so than any other of my creations, you are what Project Olympus was always meant to be. The ultimate weapon. Imagine if we controlled an army of you. The inevitable war between humans and Isu would be over in a heartbeat.
Not if I cut down every last one of these things.
Don't waste your energy. We can always create more.
These experiments have gone too far. Poseidon's going to hear about this.
I think I'm gonna load back in the other one, or I don't know. probably save this one afterwards. And I'll think about which one I want to continue with. And my main problem was it showed the lady going through the door, so I'm confused a little bit. I guess I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, and I think I'm going to continue playing Final Fantasy 14 online. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because it messed up at the end on Monday and didn't go to the right raid, so I'm going to do that and then continue the story. But anyway, if you're new to the stream, thanks, and you liked what you saw, a follow is always appreciated. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe is also appreciated. And if you've already done that, thank you very much. It is very appreciated. But otherwise, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I will see y'all later.